Hello Flosstube, this is VintageSewGal. My name is Stephanie and this is Flosstube number 5. I am so sorry, it's been at least a month since I have filmed a Flosstube, but school started. We started back with students on August 11th and things have just been kind of crazy, as it always is when school starts. We are actually closed this week because we had a surge in COVID cases among staff and students, so we will be going back on the 7th after Labor Day, hopefully. So that's where I stand, and I had some free time, so filming a Flosstube. Like I said, I'm Stephanie. I'm also known as VintageSewGal on lots of other platforms, Twitch, Instagram. So if you want to find me, I'll put my info down in the box below. So most of the time this is a channel about cross stitch. I do quilt sometimes, so you may see some quilting stuff on occasion. Not today though. So what I have decided to do, since it's been so long since I filmed, there was too much haul to show, too many but really not very many projects to show that I've been working on. So we are going to do an epic kit parade. What I'm going to do is show all the things that I have fully or mostly kitted up and ready to go. And when I went through all this stuff last night, I was I have more than I thought. So well, let's just go ahead and get started. I have a basket here of all the things, and we'll go through them one by one and show you them and see what you think. So, first one, this is the Memphis Basket Chatelaine by From Mary's Heart. You can see everything is in here. I picked this up off the freebie table at StitchCon on weekend B. So it looks like there are flosses. I haven't even opened it up to see what all is. There's flosses, there's little rings, because can you see there's rings on those things. There's looks all kinds of stuff in here. It looks really fun, so I like this kind of stuff, so I grabbed it when I saw it. It is I wonder if it has a date on it anywhere. Oh, I guess that's supposed to stand for 1995, so it is rather an old kit, but I think it'll be fun. Alright, next up, I have 2 kits from Fern Ridge Collection. One of them is the Death Rose key ring, scissor fob, whatever. And I made the Death Rose needle book, or it's not a needle book, it's a housewife sewing kit. And so I bought this at the same time, but I haven't started on it yet because beads. But I really want to do this at some point soon. So if you're good at this kind of stuff, I may need to hit you up and ask, how do I do this? The other one is called Nobody's Home, and it is a little needle book, and the kit has everything in it you see here. So I like their patterns, I like their kits. I probably will buy some more, but I want to get these 2 done first. So those are my Fern Ridge kits. Next up, I found this at our local charity thrift shop. This is a stitch of Mount Vernon for like a doorknob pillow or ornament or whatever. Has all the flosses. Of course they're not labeled. But you can see I paid $2.99 for it. So I like all things historical, and so yeah, I need to do this eventually. Speaking of all things historical, I also got this Quaker Pinball kit from Colonial Williamsburg. It has just all the stuff, and there is a shop on Etsy where I can order the silver ring that goes around it. So pinball would be hung from the waist of a woman, and she could keep her pins and needles handy throughout the day. And yeah, so this kind of goes along with my love of the historical costuming and such, because yeah, I wanted this to go with my 18th century clothes that I'm going to eventually make. So next up, Lizzie Kate. This is a Lizzie Kate kit. I think I bought this off of one of Michelle Bendy's D-stashes, I think. And I like it because it has all the sewing, the scissors and stitch, and of course a B-skip. Everybody loves a good B-skip. So this was one of the Silver Needle Stitching Circle kits. So really cute. I don't usually do the Lizzie Kate type stuff. It's a little too cutesy for what I like to do, but I did like this one. Next up, and this was a mystery stitch, but I never started it. And let me see. This is one of the oh, can't remember the name. One of the bag of the months. If I remember the name, I'll put it down below. But this is a mystery stitch from Fabby Riley, who is from England. This is what the cover looked. This is the Jackie Stitch Along. It turns out it has a dragonfly and stuff on the cover on the front. I'm just not, I haven't even started it. I got the fabric for it at Keepsakes when I was there for StitchCon, and I have, as you can see, most of the flosses and sequins, and I just need some whisper. There's some whisper in it, so yeah, this is, I just keep downloading the parts and I'll start it eventually. Next up, in a really cute bag, is a pink Toile de Joie from Leslie Tier, and I have some 28 count fabric in here and all the different pink flosses. So this is gonna be fun. I think so. So pink Toile de Joie. I know that she has blue and I think maybe green as well. So look on Leslie Tier's website. Next up, Cricut Collection Kit, and I think this is another Michelle Bendy's D-stash. I love that bowl of flowers, and I love stitching letters, so this will be something that I'm going to enjoy doing eventually. Fabric and flosses. I'll probably do the bigger pillow with the letters because I just like to do the letters, and that little bird is adorable. So this one was also a Silver Needle Stitching Circle. It's called Autumn Blossoms. Okay, this isn't a bag I made. It's my Texas bag, and I kitted this up a long time ago. This is The Death of Susannah Jane by Works by ABC, because I like doing the tombstone cross stitches. But I kitted up with this pretty Be Stitch Me fabric, which I still like that for it. But I did floss substitutions back then when I did this that I have been reading on, so that you stitch it in a certain order so that with the variegated flosses it turns out looking a certain way, which is going to be interesting. I think it will be fun. But this has been sitting for like 2 years now and have not started. So next up, everybody knows, well, not everybody, but most people know that I really love Octopus. So when I saw this collaboration with Lindy Stitches and the Blue Flower, which I absolutely love as well, and there is, where is it? There's an octopus right here and a squid right there. So yeah, this is definitely gonna get stitched. So I've got I've got the fabric, which is gorgeous. Look at this. So pretty. It is Vintage Blue Whisper, and I got 32 count. And I have most of the floss here, but I think that there's some DMCs, but I have about half of all the DMCs, so I just need to look in my box and see what I have and I don't have. So there are the floss for that. So there's a bunch in here that I am just itching to stitch. And I have so many other whips. I have around 30 whips that I need to stitch some other stuff too. I need to finish something. That's what I need to do. Alright, next up, in another one of my bags, I made this for our DFW Cross Stitchers group. And if you have one, I hope you are enjoying it. But this is another Lindy Stitches piece. This is the Jackalopian Tapestry. And I bought the floss kit from Lindy Stitches, so I think there are a couple of DMCs that are called for as well, but I have the floss kit, and I am going to do it on one of my Be Stitch Me fabrics. This is not Be Stitch Me. This is Color and Cotton Garden Path, which I think it's a little bit lighter, but I think it will work just fine. I will put my floss on there and make sure. If not, I'll substitute something out for that. So there is that. Next up, in a Love You More Studio book sleeve, if I ran out of bags, this is Bendy Stitchy's Odd World. This was a collaboration with Almond M&M's, Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers, and there's a book for Angela of Twisted Rabbit Creations. I have the book. It's on my bookshelf. But so you've got the book, the pattern, the fabric. I did an unboxing of this. So if you want to know more, you can go and look at my unboxing. There is a thread keep, some bobbins with some lace and ribbon to decorate your book, the flosses. I'm not going to take them out because I'm just not. And this is a needle book. So I'm really also itching to start this, and it's not too big. It is 74 by 74, so it shouldn't take too long to stitch. So maybe I'll start that pretty soon. Next up, in another Love You More, is another Michelle Bendy Stitchy pattern. This is the Personal is Political. I found the perfect fabric in my stash last night. This is one of my Be Stitch Me fabric of the months. Look. The problem is, I would love to tell you what it is, but there's no name on the card. So maybe we can find out, but it is perfect for this. And I had ordered, she has a Color and Cotton floss pack for the 3 Color and Cotton suggested colors. So I got that from her when I got the pattern. But also, I went in last night, and instead of using DMC, I'm in the Forbidden Fiber Co. Floss of the Month. So I went and did a little substitution of the other DMC colors. So there is the floss on the fabric. So I think it will look really, really good. Okay, let me put this back in here so I'm at least partly organized. Okay. And this is not fully kitted, but I have been wanting to do this for a long time. So I ordered the pattern and I have the called for fabrics. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 5 colors in it, and they're all gentle arts, but I bet you I can't point. I bet you I can do a floss substitution. So, yeah, I really want to do this soon. And I ordered this kit. This is a limited edition by Ink Circles, and it has, sorry for crinklies, the 36 count fabric, the floss, and I thought this was really cute. It's a needle on a little piece of felt. So this was just kind of an impulse purchase a while back, and yeah, I think it'll be fun. I like stitching numbers and letters, and I love Ink Circles designs. So, alright, last but not least, in my huge cicada bag I got at StitchCon, it is from Cross Stitch Fancies. There's her label there. And it also has a, I love this little thing, I forget what she calls it, but there's a magnet right here, and you can put your scissors on here and lay your, it's flannel, so you can lay your flosses and stuff out on there. So that'll be fun. But I ordered this back before StitchCon, and it came, and this was another having the perfect fabric in my stash. This is a Fortnite Fabrics. Yeah, pretty good. And then I ordered Color and Cotton Espresso. If you haven't figured out, I really love Color and Cotton. And then there are some green accents. You can see like the Frankenstein monster head and some other parts. The star have green, so I'm using lime sorbet. So I'm really excited to get all this stuff started at some point, but I really need to finish something that I some of the things that I've already got started. So we'll see. I may be starting one of the bendy stitches today, just because when I was kitting them up, I was like, I need to stitch this, but I needed to film it first. So let's talk about my plans for coming up. I need to make some project bags. I have a huge stack of fabric that I bought to make project bags, and I haven't made any in forever. So I need to make some project bags, and maybe the leftovers that I don't keep for myself will end up in my Etsy shop, so I'll let you know if they do. It is Sampler September, so I'm going to try to stitch on Sampler every day. I have started, let me grab that right quick, hold on. I have started a 25/7 project, and I forget who the originator of that was, but Michelle Bendy's been doing it, and I like her progress that she's getting, so I started last night. This is a hand-me-down project that my mom started. It is a quote from Abraham Lincoln, so you can kind of see there. So basically there is this bottom border, there's another bottom border, and then there are some words over one, and another one of these little deals that needs to be done. So I stitched like from here over in about half an hour last night. So I'm just going to try to put 25 minutes in on this piece. My mom started it, and it's on 36 count, and her eyesight is not what it used to be, so I'm going to finish it for her. So hopefully I'll be able to get this done pretty quickly, because that didn't take any time at all. So I think I'll be able to do it. And then yes, I'm gonna try Sampler September, the 25/7. I did manage to hopefully, I'm on the StitchCon wait list. I got in within the first minute of it opening, so hopefully I will be able to go to StitchCon. I signed up for weekend A, so if you're going, that'll be awesome. I'd love to meet you. Like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of my recording, I do have a Twitch account. I have yet to start streaming, but I would like to. So if you have Twitch, go over and follow me on Twitch, and let me know here or over there if you would like to stitch with me on Twitch, because I enjoy watching other streamers, and I don't watch only cross stitchers, but it's fun to watch and talk and craft along as they craft. And the maker, hello Hugo, the makers and crafting community is pretty awesome over there. In fact, I'm wearing a new shirt today, so you can see, and it says love is love, and this is from one of the Twitch streamers that I do follow. Her name is Calyx Creative. I'll put some links to her in my description box if you're interested. She does cross stitch. She also does resin things, so that's fun to watch as well. And she plays video games, so she's just kind of an all-around streamer, and it's a lot of fun to watch. So I'll put a link to her down there below, and I hope that you have enjoyed my little epic kit parade, and hopefully I'll see you again next week with a regular Flosstube. So until next time, happy stitching! Oops, I forgot something. I forgot to record this when I recorded everything else, so here we go. I have a little giveaway. I have this cute little chart called Hello Honey that came with one of my cross-stitch magazines that I bought. It is a kit. There's a needle, there is the fabric and the floss, and apparently there is this card in here for finishing it, and an envelope, so it's a little card that you can send to someone. So if you would like to win this, please say the word honey somewhere in your comment, and I will give it away on my next video. So there you go, and good luck!